All right, welcome back to more Baseball 9. Today I'm back with Legends team, and in this one, I'm going to be maxing out the sweeper, which is essentially a slider with its horizontal movement on steroids. It's become one of the MLB's nastiest pitches and has been increasing in popularity among pitchers. Thrown by the likes of Shohei Ohtani and is now his main pitch, and rightfully so. And the goal in this video is to throw a perfect game with it in the hardest league, Royal 1. I've already gone ahead and made it my starting pitcher Nolan Ryan's main pitch, and maxed it out at 234. And when taking in consideration all of his other upgrades, it's sitting at a total of 268. We're on the road at Legends Stadium, facing off against the winners here in attempt number 1. They have the highest overall pitcher in the league, a 146 prime, Murphy on the mound. And we got Jackie Robinson leading this thing off. And it just so turns out he has the sweeper as well. We've got a 3-1 count. I'll take a leadoff walk to start the game. And there it is. And with Jackie's speed, we're stealing and getting him in scoring position. And now that'll bring up Pete Rose. We got him going. Strike. There's a sweeper. And he's in there. Now we got a man in scoring position. Can Pete Rose get the job done? We get a fastball. And sadly, it's going to be caught. But you know what? He does the job by advancing the runner to third. And now with one out, we got Big Poppy up with a sac fly opportunity. Another fastball. That should be deep enough. Another fly out to the right fielder. Back-to-back times, but it gets the run in, and we're on the board 1-0. And now with 2 outs, that brings up Barry Bonds in the cleanup. Fastball jams us in on the hands, but we got a run. Bottom of the first, I got my prime Nolan Ryan on the mound with a maxed out sweeper. Like always, it's perfect game or nothing. All right, high outside corner. He's on top of it. A quick out here to start. Got ourselves a 1-2 count looking for our first strikeout of the day. We're going to keep staying low outside. I knew he didn't want none of that. It's like throwing a Frisbee out there. 2-2 count here. We're going to try high outside again. Can we get that corner? And he's underneath it, and we're through 1. Top of the second, we got Ken Griffey Jr. leading this inning off. 2-2 count, and we're fighting for the first time today. Knew that curve was coming. And we'll take another leadoff base runner there on the single. Now that'll bring up Chipper Jones. And you know what? We're just going to try and steal Ken too. He's still got 135 speed. So let's see what happens here. Strike. And he'll be in there. Just like the first, we got a man in scoring position, no outs. Can we drive him home as well? But now we're fighting with 2 strikes again. Strikeout. And Blue gives him the call. You've got to be kidding me. All right, now with 1, can Ricky drive him in right here? And it hangs up too long, and it can't even advance Ken. Now we got 2 outs, and it's all down to Jeter not to blow it right here. 0-2 count once again, and we got to swing at anything close. Out. And he does that. Come on, man. We got our first full count of the game here to start the bottom second. If we walk him, we fail. Here goes nothing. And we get the strikeouts. Well, we got ourselves back-to-back full counts now. Not ideal, but here goes nothing. On the ground, and Chipper makes the play down the line. I don't want another full count. Back of the middle. Whoo! Top of the third, we got Johnny Bench leading this thing off in the 9 spot. Low slider. Might have been a ball, but you never know. Blue could have called it a strike. Now that brings up Jackie Robinson. We're back up at the top of the lineup. Just missed that. 2 quick outs, and now that brings up Pete Rose. We fight with the contact swing, and we'll take a 2-out single. Now that brings up our best batter in Big Poppy. Can we get a little 2-out rally started right here? Back-to-back singles, we'll take it. Runners on first and second. Now I'm liking this, baby. We got life. Now that brings up Barry Bonds in the cleanup again. We put him here for a reason. Can he come through now? Oh, I thought he just homered for a second for a 3-run shot. But the 2-out rally is starting. Let's keep this thing going. Brings up Ken Griffey Jr. now. We smoked that thing, but sadly it's on the ground. But you know what? I'll take another run. 2-2 count. Ball. Oh my gosh, Blue. That's touching the zone. I struck out on a slider that barely touched the zone just like that. Blue, we gotta call it both ways. And now we got ourselves another full count. Thankfully, we get him to pop up. Out. 2-2 count. If we get another full count right here, I'm gonna be upset. He chops it. And Chipper makes the play for 2. Oh, we got an 0-2 count. Let's just put him down on 3 pitches.
Strikeout.
Yep. Literally put him on the ground right there. Top of the 4th, we got Chipper Jones leading this thing off. That's what I'm talking about. We jump on that fastball down the line for a leadoff double. Already got ourselves a player in scoring position here to start this one. Now we got Ricky Henderson up. All you got to do is move him to 3rd. Or do that. The bottom half of the lineup, man. Come on, Jeter.
Strikeout.
No, just a nasty pitch, man. Now we got 2, and that brings up Johnny Bench. He hits it hard, but it hangs up long enough. And again, we can't do anything with the leadoff runner on 2nd. We could easily be up 4-0 right now. 1-2 count. We're going high outside again. Didn't go high enough, but you know what? He put it on the ground still. 2-2 count. I ain't leaving that corner. Got him doing 360s. I knew he couldn't hit that low outside pitch. We're going back outside, and it was a good idea. Top of the 5th, we got the top of the lineup back up with Jackie Robinson. We'll take the slider back in the middle. It was a little bit out in front of it, but I'll take a leadoff single. And now that brings up Pete Rose. And of course, we're gonna send Jackie again because he's already gotten a steal today.
Strike.
And he's in there easy. And Pete said, forget moving him over. Forget a hit. I'm just gonna hit a 2-run bomb to make it 4-0. That felt good, baby. Jeez. And now that brings up Big Papi. He's getting tired, and I thought that was gonna go foul, and that's gonna be down for a double right there. Stays just fair, a foot in. And now that brings up Barry. But you know what? It's all good. We only have 1 out, and that brings up Ken Griffey Jr. now. Knew the fastball was coming, and we're on top of it. Now we got 2, and it's all down to Chipper to keep this inning alive. He jams us, but it's gonna fall in for a bloop single. Runners on the corners now, and that'll give Ricky an opportunity with the runner 90 feet away. You know what? With his speed, we're gonna try it. He honestly might beat that out. Let's go, it works, they go home. And now we got Jeter up with runners on 1st and 2nd. We've worked it to a full count. Good pitch right there. 0-2 count to start the bottom of 5th. He don't seem to like it outside either.
Strikeout.
Yep, 3 straight pitches, and we got him crying. Life's not fair, my man. Takes it the other way. Right to Chipper, man. Full count again. When we get on the ground, and now we're through 5. Top of the 6th, we got Johnny Bench leading this inning off. And a nice sliding play from Small. I gotta give him props. Now that brings Jackie Robinson and top of lineup back up here with 1. Jams us on the changeup. 2 quick outs, and now that brings up Pete Rose. And Small makes the play. 1-2 count to start the bottom of 6. Keeping it low inside. Knew he didn't want none of that smoke. None of these guys seem to like the inside pitch. We're gonna stay on it. And you cannot throw it better than that. He probably thought it was gonna hit him in the head, if I'm being honest. 2-2 count for strikeout number 10 on the day. We're trying high inside. And we got him doing a 360 to strike on the side for strikeout number 10. Top of the 7th, we got Big Papi leading this inning off. And that's gonna fall down for a leadoff double. They take a bad route out in center. I'm liking it. He's starting to leave fastballs elevated. Not a good idea. Now that brings up Barry. And they go to the bullpen, as they should have. And they bring in a 124 overall diamond. This might get even uglier real quick. Well, he's got me 1-2 here in my first at-bat against him, so... All right, we hit it hard, but straight to him. Now that brings up Ken Griffey Jr. See, all we gotta do is get a little more underneath it. We hit the last one hard. That time, Griffey gets it over the fence to make it a 7-0 game. That's what I'm talking about. Now that brings up Chipper Jones. That was a mistake, my man. You're still in the green. You're already throwing exclamation point pitches like that. Make it back to back. We're heating up right now. That'll bring up Ricky. And they go to the bullpen. And now they bring in a 125 overall prime Montoya. and make it back-to-back-to-back home runs. It don't matter on the contact swing. The bullpen comes in. They should have just stayed home. And now that brings up Jeter. All right. A little bit out in front of that one. We fly out for 2. But now that'll bring up Johnny Bench again. He's going to put one in the gap. You throw it right down the heart of the plate. That's what happens, my man. You're lucky it didn't go over the fence. And now he's got to deal with the top of the lineup with Jackie Robinson up. And on the hands, jams us, and a nice sliding play there from Larson in center. 2-2 count. I don't want to walk him. And I'll take that, baby. Strikeout number 11 on the day. We just got free pizza for everyone. Hashtag pizza in the comments. 7th pitch of that bat. We finally get him. Whew. And we are now in the orange at 96 pitches. And we still got 2 1/3 innings left to go. This is going to be interesting. Jammed him right to Jeter. And we're through 7. Top of the 8th, we got Pete Rose leading this thing off. 3-1 count. I'll take another leadoff walk to start an inning. And there it is, baby. And now we got Big Papi up. I knew that fastball was coming. He's struggling to throw strikes. 2-0, throws it right down the middle, and Big Papi makes it an 11-0 game. 2 feet short of 500 for home run.
Come on,
this
man.
game be capping. All right, now we got Barry Bonds up, though, and they go to the bullpen, rightfully so. A 130 overall prime, De Leon. And we take the slider down the line. Still no outs. We'll take a double right there. And that'll bring up Ken Griffey Jr. now. I just noticed bro is already in the orange. I said that and immediately get the exclamation point pitch, but we fly out. We can't take advantage of the opportunity. I jinxed myself right there. But now that brings up Chipper Jones, who I just realized is a triple shy of the cycle. And he gets us on the cutter. Now we got 2, and it's all down to Ricky again. We're all over that slider, but sadly, it's right to the center fielder. 0-2 count to start the bottom of the 8th. He seems to like the inside pitch, so we're going right back outside.
Strikeout.
Can't throw it much better than that. We've fallen behind 2-1. I'm not liking this. But he chases for us. Thank you, kind sir. Can we get him chasing low and in? And we do. The 360. Top of the 9th, we got Derek Jeter leading this inning off. And he can't even get out of the infield. Now that'll bring up Johnny with 1. And they go to the bullpen again and bring in a 135 overall prime Clark now. It falls in. An exclamation point pitch. I'll take it. We got life here. And now we got the top of the lineup back up with Jackie Robinson once again. Another one. Bro's out here getting cheesed. I honestly feel bad for him right now. And Jackie extends the lead 13-0. Now that'll bring up Pete Rose again. And make it back-to-back. Add insult to injury, man. It's getting freaky out here, y'all. All right, Big Papi. I just realized he's a triple way of the cycle as well. Fighting with the 2-2 count. Knew the slider was coming. And that's going to get down for his 3rd double-a-day 5-for-5 game for Big Papi. Now that brings up Barry again. That should move him over to 3rd. And that was a close play. But now we got a man 90 feet away here with 2. And that brings up Ken Griffey Jr. And it hits off the foul pole. Let's go. It stays an inch fair. Holy cow. We don't get cheese on a foul ball home run for once. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 9th, we are now 3 outs away from achieving our goal. 8th pitch of the at-bat. He fought hard, but we get him to pop up. We're 2 outs away. Oh my goodness. That was a foot away from losing it in the bottom of the 9th with 1 out. Wilkinson is not going down easy. A 1-2 count, still 7th pitch of this at bat. He's got us in the red now. We're out there sweating. Can we finally put him away? And we get the strikeout. 1 out away now. And that brings up Larson, who's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Can we give him the sombrero to finish the game in for 15 Ks? He swung at the first pitch. You know what? I'm cool with that because we are now done. We get the perfect game by only throwing the sweeper in Royal 1. A 16-0 dub. And you've got to be kidding me. Nolan Ryan threw a perfect game with 14 strikeouts and they gave the MVP to Big Papi. I know he was 5 for 5 with 2 home runs, but that's crazy work right there. But there you guys have it. That's going to do it for this one. Let me know down in the comments what pitch you guys would like to see next. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.